Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys the absolute easiest way for you to get higher end, better quality results when trying to use AI video or image generation in general. Now this can apply to literally any platform that you're using, and this method is pretty flawless as long as you're pretty descriptive when trying to do it. So what we do is basically tell ChatGPT to create the prompt for whatever it is that we want. That way it's incredibly descriptive, and whatever AI tool we're using will completely understand what we're trying to create. Now, you can tell ChatGPT all of the stuff that you want, and then basically just tell it that you need to create a prompt for this specific platform. So for instance, I can say that I want a specific thing and I'm going to want it for Grok Imagine, let's say, or for Google Gemini, or for just to throw back into ChatGPT to create an image. Because the biggest thing in terms of the quality that we receive when, generating images or video is completely dependent on how good the prompt is. If we're not very descriptive or we're not writing it correctly, there's a high chance that the video or image will not be very good quality because it'll be lacking the detail and the nuance that we need to add into it in order for it to be high quality. So the easiest way to do this is by simply just asking ChatGPT to create it. So I'm going to do this in real time. So just to give you an idea, this is the type of way that I would prompt ChatGPT to create the prompt for me. So for instance, I'm saying I need the perfect prompt that I can input back into you to create a high-end anime style image of a man wearing a tech tip shirt for my YouTube brand and with a Cyber City background with AI imagery everywhere. Now, the whole point of this is just to give it the idea, the descriptions of what we would want, where as opposed to putting this into just a standard, whether it's ChatGPT or any other AI image generation or video generation tool, is if I did this basically saying, I want this, all the stuff that we discussed, it would work, but it wouldn't be in the language that the AI model would typically like. It wouldn't be as easy for it to understand, and in turn, it wouldn't create the perfect stuff for us. So we see here, create a premium high-end anime style cinematic YouTube tech brand, main subject, tech tips, art style, background, and it goes into all of the stuff as a perfect thing. And it gives us the format and everything that should be included to not include watermarks, yada, yada, yada. So what we can do is just literally copy it, create a new chat, paste it like so, hit enter, and it'll start generating us the image. And you can do this not only with ChatGPT, it organized it in a way that aligns for ChatGPT, but if we were using this in Grok, or, we were trying to create an image on Grok, a video on Grok Imagine, or any other AI video generation tool or image generation tool, it would use a different way to describe it so that it aligns with that specific tool and the language that works best for it. Mind you, most prompts work pretty, in line with each other. It's usually pretty similar. When you could probably just take this and put it into Grok Imagine or Google Gemini or whatever, and it would do the same thing, if not decent. But it would align better if you actually tell it what platform you're using, because they'll take that into the context and probably make it a little bit better in align with exactly the language that aligns with that specific platform. Now, what's also worth noting is we gave it some details of what we would like, right? But there's things that it added on itself. So extremely polished modern anime key art combining, and it gives us all of the stuff that it's doing. But if there's some stuff here that we don't like, we could have just went over it, pasted it, and then told ChatGPT, okay, I want to change this, this, this. We can always change the prompt ahead of time and see if it would actually improve it. So as we see here, this is what it created. All right, perfect. It did create the anime style. It has our Tech Tips brand. It's super high quality, and it has the AI imagery in the background while keeping the cyber scene. Now, I could say I wanted ChatGPT imagery integrated, let's say. And it can also just go ahead and edit that. But the whole point is that the easiest and fastest way to get the highest quality results is by simply having ChatGPT create the prompt for you and then re-inputting it after. Just when you're making the prompt or having ChatGPT create the prompt, all you have to do is try to be as descriptive as possible for what you're looking for. Don't worry about the prompting. Don't worry about what you're telling it, because it'll take care of that for you. All you have to do is provide as much detail so it understands the context of what exactly you're trying to create. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.